Football is about routine. A team must wash away the prior week's result, turning the page to the new opportunity that awaits. Sort through what's working and what's not. Package together the perfect game plan for the upcoming Saturday. Distributing jobs amongst the team. Testing the soundness of the process each day.
We have marked off the knee pads. No. Kudus and Fegan.
And when all tasks are complete, the show hits the road.
He made the catch as he inbounds. They gave him the touchdown.
Beck is sacked. Back at the 47-yard line. Princely, Umanmielen.
Ole Miss is known for sending players to the league, and in recent years have been bringing NFL experience back to college football.
Obviously, our program is built on competition, and I think it's no different with the coaching staff.
I just think about like Joe Judge has done a tremendous job with us with a lot of situational football stuff. Lou Spanos, who's been in the NFL for a long time. Chris Kiffin, as well. So there's so many guys, even George McDonald, who's been, on the NFL staff.
No, you a mentor to me, man. Listen to you.
They've been at the highest of the highs, and they help us who, at this level have not been to the NFL, haven't seen it. They kind of help us say, hey, this is how it's done at the highest of high. You could do this a little bit better.
Well, I think they have a different background, much more evaluation, some scheme stuff, but a lot of times we bring them in our personnel departments because they do so much evaluation up there.
Coach Craig, who just came from the Raiders, we'll go meet together and go over like NFL blitzes and stuff. I mean, that's just been huge for me.
All of us are very unique. Some of us are very, very right brain, left brain, different ways of thinking. But what it does, it produces different ways to recreate the box and come up with some unique ways to go out and win on the football field.
Not only is NFL influence helping the Rebels win, they are also providing new perspective of the game.
I wanted to find out what were they doing that was so special. I came down and visited, and the plan was to have a 3-day visit, and before you knew it, like Gilligan's Island, I was staying long term.
We have the type of mix on the staff, and whether it's guys who play in the league or it's guys that coached in the league a very long time, I think it creates the right balance with the players.
We're treating our players like pros, where we give them a lot of freedom to express themselves. We don't tie down their time with things that really don't matter, but we expect them to do certain things at a high level. So it helps us because we don't have a lot of issues usually on our team because of the type of kids we bring in, and it helps them so when they transition, they don't have the typical issues that guys will have when they have money and a lot of freedom for the first time.
The one thing with these guys, they're young, they love football. There's always someone poking in your office asking questions. There's always someone who wants to come up and do drills on the field. There's always someone who wants to sit down and watch a little bit extra tape.
Hey, anything's good. Get the drive started. Get the drive started.
From someone who likes to teach and someone who just likes to develop players, that's really a dream for you. To have guys who want to be taught, who want to develop, who want to work hard, who want to maximize their potential.
They're going to get compensated, so that is important and just a piece of it. But you want to be in the right system. You want to have the good relationships, and if your goal is to play at the highest level, you want to make sure you're in position to reach your long-term goals and get to the pinnacle of football.
Making the league is always the dream. Coaches who know what it takes make it all that more achievable.
So just having those kind of people around, it makes you really realize how it's going to be at the next level, what I have to do to get to the next level and succeed and not just be like a guy there.
I think the benefit that it offers is that you can really tell the player exactly what it's going to be like. I think before I had went to the NFL, you're just assuming, oh, when you get to the NFL, you got to do this, that. But now leaving the NFL and coming back to college, I knew exactly as a position coach in the NFL what I wanted my receivers to know and act and how they needed to perform.
They seen what it takes already, so I'm just soaking up all the knowledge that I can, doing the details, just working on the small things, exceeding my game and working on it and getting better.
The pro mindset has to be how you do everything. It's how you take care of your body. It's how you learn in the classroom. It's how you apply that to the field. It's how you execute with precision. It's how you avoid repeat mistakes. It's how you compete every day like your job depends on it, because ultimately as a coach and a player, it does.
Trinidad, hey, it's Kevin Nagandi. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Backstory, I'm a Temple grad, and I was scheduled to call you the week you were supposed to come to Temple.
Really?
It looks like it worked out really well for you. yeah, literally, I was supposed to call you. I did all this research. My researcher here in studio for college football went to Ferris State. So I called them up, and I was like, hey, give me everything you got on Trinidad Chambliss, your quarterback last year. And then literally the next day when I was about to call you, I get a note and they're like, he committed to Ole Miss. I was like, son of a!
That's awesome.
Trinidad, your journey is one of the great stories this season in college football. How would you describe the journey from Division II Ferris State? What were your goals when you decided to transfer to Ole Miss?
The goal is just, getting on the field, being prepared for, when my number's called, and then taking the next step, win games, do whatever I can to help this team win, and then hopefully, down the road, hopefully get a SEC appearance in the national or SEC championship, and then potentially, making the college football playoff, and then, grinding for a college football championship.
How much has this season matched up to your dreams?
Yeah, you dream of being at a school like Ole Miss. You dream of being in the conversation, the Heisman Trophy. I'm sure a lot of kids, grew up playing, all the NCAA 14, NCAA 13 video games, and that was me as a kid. I wanted to be here at a Division I program to play college football at the top level. And it's just been a dream come true.
You're well on your way, Trinidad. We appreciate you joining us here on SportsCenter. Good luck this weekend. Stay healthy the rest of the season.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much.
I wish you were in Philadelphia, but I'm also extremely happy for you right now. We're big fans of watching you over the weekend, so stay healthy. Good luck the rest of the season.
Thank you so much. Nice meeting you.
Ole Miss, after losing to Georgia last week, going in against Oklahoma, sort of feels like close to an elimination game.
Which side in your mind needs this more?
I think it's Ole Miss because they just don't have anything to wrap their arms around. That would be 2 road losses, and I don't think you can ever say they're completely done, but I think Lane Kiffin would walk out of here with a loss thinking his playoff chances are over.
This year's tilt between the Rebels and Sooners marks only the 3rd all-time meeting of the two programs, and the first time Ole Miss takes a visit to Norman.
I believe every single one of you. All right, let's do it. I know what time it is. Everybody's gonna be 1, 2, 3.
I'm excited to see how you respond. Put your head down, you went to work. Right, now it's time to get your money. Right, you do it one step at a time by you doing your what? Job.
There's gonna be highs, there's gonna be lows. We stick together, we go in this game. Everybody got me?
Do everything you're supposed to do and be ready, regardless of score, regardless of outcome, regardless of anything that's going on, okay? All right, do your job. 3.5 hours, everybody doing their jobs, so we're back in here 1-0. That is all that matters. Get to 1-0. Team on 3, 1, 2, 3.
Oklahoma's defense has been a stifling force in college football this season.
And Chambliss comes out slinging on target to the 30-yard line.
But Trinidad Chambliss and the Rebels have shown they can move the ball on anyone.
From the 46, 2nd down and 8 for Ole Miss. Back to throw over the middle, wide open. Caden Lee's got the catch. He's hit high and knocked down.
One of the best kickers in the country. It's a 45-yard try. That would have been good from 60.
Brent Venables' defense began to bend, but seemingly wouldn't break. On their second drive, the Rebel offense would test its strength.
There's 75 tackles for a loss also lead the country. Chambliss throws deep and on target again. What a throw to Trey Wallace.
Pass is complete to Harrison Wallace, number 2.
Snap again, handoff Lacey. He's got an opening on the right side. Good blocking. He's to the 20. He's going to take it. Robinson Kudas on that right side opened up a hole, and our man Kewan Lacey runs into the end zone for his 11th rushing touchdown of the season, and Ole Miss goes back on top.
Because of that tempo, you see how you was able to make that cut underneath, and then when you make the cut, you can break the hand tackle. Great job.
John Mateer and the Oklahoma offense have done just enough this year to complement their top defense.
In their win against the Rebels, deep pass and a catch. Isaiah Satania.
Sandell, he's 12 of 13 on the year, left-footed kicker. He kicks that one, and it is going to be good.
But it became clear that a big play or two would be needed to keep up.
Mateer waving receivers around. There's another bust in the Ole Miss secondary. Satania, who's a track athlete, will not be caught. Touchdown OU. 76 yards, 66 after the catch.
With the Sooners surging, it was time for the Rebel defense to cut them off.
So 1st and 13 from the 2-yard line for Oklahoma.
Laylock in trouble, taken down to the end zone. A safety. Prince Will Umanmielon's a huge play by Pete Golding's unit.
Hey man, come here. Hey, like that!
The defensive score swung the momentum all the way to Oxford.
4th down and 2 for Oklahoma. They're down 5. They're at the Ole Miss 46. Mateer rolls out. He's in trouble. And he is down in the arms of Prince Will Umanmielon.
This is a great job by Umanmielon. Just a little 321 loop pass. Umanmielon sees it, fights through some traffic, and there's really nowhere for John Mateer to go. It's really well defended.
Great job. Way to be locked in. Way to be locked in. Hey, P. Yes, sir.
And they're going to go for this 4th down.
And it's going to be a quick pass underneath, and caught it diving for the first bound to the 36-yard line is Wallace.
Trinidad Chambliss on 2nd and 13. Caught! Caden Lee inside the 10. And the Rebels have it. 1st down and goal from just inside the 10.
Oklahoma's bringing pressure. It's a direct snap to Lacey. He runs left, trying to get to the edge, puts down a foot, lowers his head, and he gets to the 2.
Looks like it's going to be a direct snap to Lacey. It is. And it's a walk-in touchdown.
Hey, oh God, that was a hell of a play. Look at your IQ. Look at the IQ, football IQ going crazy. Oh, let me see what you do.
Kewan Lacey's 2nd touchdown marked the 4th time this year he's notched multiple ground scores in one game.
First it, baby. Go!
And for the 2nd straight week, Ole Miss would take a lead to the half against a ranked SEC opponent.
You don't know what play it's going to be, man. We get a great punt. The guy holds us. That ends up getting us a safety down there, okay? You don't know what your play is. And when it comes time, close them out. Close them out with a big turnover, okay? Or a big touchdown. Whatever it is, close them out. Team on 3. 1, 2, 3. Team.
Lane Kiffin's offense looked to keep the foot on the gas at the Palace on the Prairie.
And a diving catch made by Lee, but he's short of the 1st down.
It's going to be 4th down and 1.
It's a bad snap! Kewan Lacey smothered back at the 15. One way to get your coach off the hook is to rally up and hold the opponent to a field goal attempt.
In trouble, trying to run, hit once, hit twice, and dropped as the Rebels get another sack.
And a hollow victory for Brent Venables. He wanted a touchdown after the 4th down stop.
Rebel defense did a fantastic job preventing disaster after that 4th down fumble. Chambliss wants to throw deep out, got his man at the 45 and sliding down to 41 to try to make the cut is Watkins, but he's got plenty enough for the 1st down. That's a pickup of 13. A snap back and down, and the kick has the distance, and the kick is good. And Ole Miss is now up 25-13.
Down 2 scores at home, Oklahoma needed to find offense sooner rather than later.
This is going to be a big gainer. Xavier Robinson, touchdown! The Ole Miss D's played so well today, but they've given up a couple of really big plays for touchdowns.
The Sooner O's scored from long again, bringing Mateer and company back within one score of the Rebels.
Mateer takes off running. John Mateer inside the 15 and shoved out of bounds near the 12.
Third down, 7 for a first down, 9 for a touchdown. Handoff is to Robinson, right up the gut, and he's going to take it in for the touchdown.
Back-to-back scores for Robinson and the lead for OU. Crowd back into it.
Very important for Ole Miss. Kind of get things back on track for them. Their offense is the most important drive of the day by a mile.
With Owen Field booming, the Rebel O kept their eyes down the field.
Chambliss faked it to Lacey, stayed in the block, a wide open receiver. Winston Watkins inside the 20. 40-yard gain for Watkins.
Watkins, the freshman, he doesn't know he's supposed to be doing all this. Third down and 8 for Ole Miss, right hash. There's the snap.
Chambliss takes off running. Needs the 8 and he got past it.
So second and goal for Ole Miss from the Oklahoma 8-yard line. Chambliss takes the snap. Here comes pressure. He's in the pocket, wants to throw, steps up. Dumps it near side, wide open in the 5. There's a catch, and there's a touchdown.
Trace Bruckler, his first touchdown of the season. Just his third catch of the year.
Boy, John, nobody was thinking about him on that opposing team.
After trading touchdowns, the Sooners and Rebels seemed keen to continue the copycat act in the fourth quarter.
Grayson Miller's ready to punt away for the Sooners. Rebel defense gets a huge stop.
Hey, be ready for anything here. Get that ball back, let's go. 2 feet to the move, 1, 2.
So a 3-and-out forced by Oklahoma. Fourth punt of the day for Oscar Bird. And a good one with the wind at his back. Isaiah Sategna.
Gets to midfield. Ball's out! Ball's out! Rebels recover! Ole Miss has it at the 48.
First turnover of the game.
Tremendously well done by the punt cover team for Ole Miss. You reference Alexander, but there's Bruckler right there with the elbow.
And Fields just kind of fielded it like a shortstop. And the Rebels have the football.
They're going for the knockout punch. Chambliss on target. Winston Watkins, what a second half the freshman's had.
Snap back and down. The kick is on its way. He's got plenty of distance, and he got it. Man, what a weapon. Lucas Carnero puts the Rebels up 8 now.
Schoonover's special teams stretched the Ole Miss lead to 8, leaving the game in the hands of Pete Golding and the Rebel D.
What we got to do, outplay the what? Opposing defense. They got to stop our turn. Our turn.
Jaron Kanak, the tight end. Good run after the catch to get them all the way to midfield with a 16-yard pickup.
A little scrum going. This is killing clock, though. Gets down to almost the 30 with Robinson. So, Oklahoma, 4th and 5 from the Rebel 30-yard line. There's the snap. Mateer wants to throw. Far sideline. Overshot the receiver, and Ole Miss will take over.
Hey! Stay ready, stay ready. Stay ready, stay ready, stay ready.
A 3-and-out would give Oklahoma one more shot to send this game to overtime.
Mateer pressured from behind. Got it off to Xavier Robinson down the sideline. Got all that he could.
Runs out to his left, being chased behind. He's hit. The ball's out. It's on the turf.
Yeah, Perkins, good job of chasing down Mateer. Mateer getting away from pressure, but it looked like his right arm was coming forward, and Perkins hit it just as that was to happen.
A near turnover put the driving Sooners on the ropes, and a late conversion would leave the game up to the right arm of John Mateer.
Here we go, 3rd and 10. Mateer in the backfield is going to throw deep. The Ole Miss Rebels have knocked off the Oklahoma Sooners on the road.
The Rebels' first trip to Norman marked only the second time this season that the Oklahoma defense was outsacked, and a 9-0 fourth quarter brought Lane Kiffin and company to 7-1 on the year.
I guess we're going to play every year.
Yeah, right. Good luck to you, man.
Road dub, bounce back from last week. Feels good. On to the next week. Let's go. Hotty toddy.
Dubs, man. It wasn't the prettiest, but hey, we got it done, man. I want to know that all that matters. It was fun, you know, getting another win on the road with your brothers in a tough environment against a great team.
Man, I wanted to scoop and score that. I couldn't pick it up. I got scared.
Man, feeling good, baby. Back in the win category. Let's keep rolling. Back in the home. We in Mississippi for the rest of the game, baby. Home game for the rest of the year. Let's go. Hey, that man. When it is a W. We tell you all the time, you never know when your play is going to be. How about Trace Bradford?
Watching it right now. It was, good play. Stepped up in the pocket. Trace was wide open. He dumped it off to him.
We got to 1-0, which is all that matters, okay? Which got you to whatever, 7-1. And I said it, you know, like when they asked me, what about the game? Okay, and I said it on TV, man. Got to 1-0, that got us to 7-1, okay? And now we play home games the rest of the year. So, you know, I did exactly what you could hope for, okay? So, we got a lot of work to do still, but you put yourselves in position to do a lot of special things, okay? You had each other's back. That's what a team does, man. Yeah. Team on 3, 1, 2, 3.
Man, dream come true. It was crazy. You know, you dream playing at Oklahoma. You know, they're historically a great program. But yeah, it feels great to get this win.